She's rejected those charges that are being made against her of the mass killing of civilians and children. Here, the Election Commission has said that the results could come out as soon as later tonight or perhaps early tomorrow morning. Can the new leader of Bangladesh deliver on the promises that they've made during the campaign? Well, to discuss that with me, I have Shafkat Munir, who's a senior fellow at the Bangladesh Institute of Peace and Security Studies. Thank you for being with us. Both the key parties, the Jamaat-e-Islami, of course, the other one, I spoke to the BNP spokesperson earlier today. These are parties with long history in Bangladeshi politics. They're established players. Can they really deliver on the change that people in Bangladesh have fought for?
I think the BNP can deliver on the change. They have presented a very clear map and a vision. They have presented a clear roadmap on what they want to do in specific sectors. As far as the Jamaat-e-Islami is concerned, there are deep question marks about the vision they have presented, especially their policy on women.
But this country has witnessed a BNP government in power, and there were accusations of a lot of corruption then as well. Do you believe, the promise that they've made of, a corruption-free Bangladesh, of a democratic Bangladesh, that they will allow freedom of speech in this country? Because we see this cycle very often in this country. Do you believe the promises they're making?
I think it's a new Bangladesh after the monsoon revolution, and I believe what the BNP is saying, that they want to introduce a new style of governance, and we have to give them a chance.
All right, you're giving them a chance, but this is also an election. I know everyone wants to say it's credible and free and fair, but the Awami League is not being allowed to contest. Its supporters will feel they didn't have a choice at the ballot. What would you say to those people?
The Awami League has been barred for very specific reasons. Allegations which were documented in a UN report of killing people, injuring people during the monsoon revolution and the misdeeds committed during their time in government. The onus is on the Awami League to come to terms with the new reality, express remorse.
But you're okay with a whole party and a whole organization being banned for that? That's mass punishment, isn't it?
It is. The party has been barred, not banned, and as I said, they have been barred for a very specific reasons. The onus is on the Awami League to come to terms with the new reality of Bangladesh, not dabble in conspiracy theories, and embrace the new reality and try to express remorse and turn a page. And then perhaps the Bangladesh people will consider whether they can be allowed back in.
Whoever comes to power, there's huge challenges. I mean, inflation, food prices shooting up, jobs were a huge trigger for the protests we saw on the streets as well. Can they deliver? Can you tell me about what are the big challenges facing
whoever comes to power? It's going to be a very uphill task. The first and most onerous task could be resetting the economy and also navigating the geopolitical headwinds that we are seeing at the moment. But I would say resetting the economy, creating jobs, and striking a balance in this geopolitical tug of war that is confronting Bangladesh today would be the three big challenges for a new government.
There are fears among minorities very quickly about their safety. Do you believe that whatever governments come to power can deliver that?
Whatever government comes to power will have to ensure the safety of minorities, because ultimately everyone is a citizen of Bangladesh.
It's a real moment of hope. I think what we've been seeing here, Lucy, definitely from young people coming out, is this expectation and anticipation. And now I guess the hope is that whichever government comes into power, it doesn't let those young people down.
Great to see you.